Look at this perverted man. Every night he would lie under this girl's bed to peek. He quietly observed her every move. During the day, he was the most beloved teacher in the school. This girl was his student. During class, he called the girl to stand up to answer the question. The girl was very confused because she was in trouble. The chair she sat on was covered with glue. Seeing that, he didn't say anything. Quickly lifted the chair to take her to the school medical room. He was very worried and took good care of her. However, was he really that good? But the truth wasn't like that at all. Every night, he would find a way to break into the girl's house. He even put sleeping pills in the girl's glass of water. Waiting until the girl was fast asleep, then he was free to do what he liked. He continuously did like that from day to day. He was the one who poured glue on the girl's chair. Because he wanted to approach her. That day, while he was giving a lecture, the girl's chair was covered with glue again. However, he panicked because this time, he didn't do that. In the next days, the pranks continued to happen. While in the toilet, the girl was splashed all over with water. During the meal, there were many kinds of insects appearing in her lunchbox. Seeing that, he was extremely angry. He was determined to find out who did these things. After that, he even installed a camera in the toilet. However, he didn't know that the girl actually did it all by herself. She wanted him to protect her because she really liked him. That night, he sneaked into the girl's room as usual. And he quietly observed everything around him. But he didn't know that he had bad luck this night. Originally, only that girl lived alone in this room. But unexpectedly, the doorbell continuously rang. There was a girl who was eating lollipops slowly walked in. He felt something was wrong. The girl's friend then sat on the bed. Suddenly, her lollipop fell to the ground. After that, she bent down and saw him. He quickly jumped through the window to escape. However, the girl's friend didn't say anything either. She even put on a shifty smile. The next day, he continued to teach as usual. But the girl's friend continuously stared at him. So he was very scared. After school, they met at the warehouse. She took off her socks and wanted him to lick her feet. But unexpectedly, the girl's best friend witnessed it all. He got very angry and decided to get rid of everyone who knew what he did. That day, at the school warehouse, he called another man. And did a pervert with the girl who knew what he was doing. He even cooperated with his female colleague, who always pursued him. To blame the girl's best friend for stealing her shoes. The purpose was to break the friendship between the two of them. Finally, he even used the tape to threaten his female colleague and force her to quit her job. No one knew what he did. That night, he continued to climb into the girl's bed. But this time, he didn't know. The girl didn't drink the glass of water with sleeping pills. However, knowing that, she neither protested nor denounced him. The next day, he went to class as usual. However, after knowing everything, the girl didn't dare look at him. That night, he continued to lie under the girl's bed. However, this time, the girl decided to expose him. Meanwhile, the people he harmed sneaked together into his house. And they found all the evidence to convict him. When knowing that everything he did was exposed, he had to admit all his mistakes. After knowing everything, the students attacked him in the classroom. Because he still felt a little resentful, when seeing the girl, he tried to approach her. He even confessed to her, but she rejected him. 5 years later, this girl also became a high school teacher. After quitting the job, he went to pick up scraps at the landfill. And became a cleaning worker. That day, when he returned home, he didn't know that the girl was wearing a school uniform. And was quietly lying under his bed. This is a Japanese movie produced in 2020. Perhaps, only the Japanese can come up with such details. Let's watch this film if you're interested. See you.